Hey guys, this is Tashi, and this is the Positive Vibe Enthusiast. It is season 4, episode 4. Can you believe it, guys?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Man, we be flying through these episodes. I ain't gonna lie to you. These seasons just go by so quick.
They really do. Like it's like a nice 10 episode uh power season for you people. And it seemed like this weekend has been pretty nice for everybody. Tracy, how was it? I mean, how was your weekend, Tracy? Like I heard you got some new
You got
hair,
it?
don't care. How was your weekend?
Oh, girl,
I'm
you know
almost
how it
done.
go when you got that new hair, don't care, and it's long too, girl.
Ooh.
It ain't quite. What she say, 40 inches?
Yeah.
No, it ain't quite
Oh,
40
so yours
inches.
didn't come in a pack.
We it came in a pack, just not a 40-inch pack.
All right. All right.
We like half the size of that. But other than that, my weekend was great. My Easter went well. I actually low key before we started the show was cooking, so I was trying to hurry up and get out the kitchen so I could start the show with y'all. But I know when we get off this show, I'm gonna bang real good.
All right, all right. I like the sound of that because everybody needs a nice Sunday meal. And
I'm
a
back.
lot.
And it's a good one too.
All right, we got Armani back. So tell us about New Orleans. How was
Man,
it?
New Orleans was turned up. It was a fast plane ride. Uh, the weather was nice. It only rained once, so it was just a little shower. The culture was good. Drinks was bomb. I like the accents on the ladies. Uh,
Mm.
yeah. Strip was live. Bourbon was live. Uh, the excursions was decent. I thought I was gonna see some bigger alligators than the ones I saw. I got to hold a baby alligator. Damn, they wanted to take him home with me. He was so cute. And
You wasn't scared?
oh no, nah. We fed the alligators like they really the alligators that was out there they was peaceful. I don't know if that's because they trained or because they know the people that come there a lot. The little the tour guide people. But we fed the marshmallows. He called it swamp crack.
Marshmallows? And what do
Yeah,
marshmallows do to
basically they look at they don't do nothing. They look at the marshmallows as fish because white fish or whatever.
Mm.
But
them?
they
Okay.
that's why they look at it like that. They look at it like swamp. They call it swamp crack, but they were pretty decent. They'll call the alligators. The alligators will run over to them and they'll kiss them and hug them and give them kisses. So that was pretty
And
cool.
who was doing this?
The tour guides,
And they were.
white.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's all I need to know. Ooh.
Well, they are adventurous. Our um our other brothers and sisters, they're brave. Um
Very, very. Oh, I got a question. Was this business or pleasure?
The trip,
Yeah.
pleasure.
Oh, okay.
It was we
Well,
was
I'm glad.
celebrating with a relative for a birthday.
Mm. Happy birthday, relative, if you're listening.
oh yeah. Happy
Uh,
born day.
I relay that to her.
What's going on with you, Alonzo? We got you here for a hot second. What's going on? How was your weekend?
Oh man, it's been beautiful. It's still going. We spent Easter with some family friends, and we out on their ranch, and
Mm.
we just did like a little egg toss. We came in second place, but second place ain't first, so we ain't win the money. So yeah, we went to the Children's Museum yesterday with my daughter.
Oh,
Then yeah, went out and had some hibachi. So it's been a long weekend. Adventurous. I've been having
What's
fun.
the temp?
I don't know, but we outside in shorts and t-shirts and still sweating.
You gotta have
So
you a
jealous
dry
of
towel.
y'all.
That
That's
face
plain
that face
Saturday.
towel. Put it right on top of that forehead. You're gonna be straight.
yeah, yeah. I was on a little volleyball court. You know what I'm saying? Nigga can't move like he used to, but I'm gonna get it back.
I I appreciate you keeping it 1,000 with that one
Yeah,
because
back in grade school and middle school, you used to have the little volleyball tournament, the kids versus the staff. And
yeah.
I call myself being decent. Shit, I'm over here hit the ball. I'm thinking it's going one way, it's going the other. And one, I jumped, missed the whole damn ball, almost broke my
Oh
ankle coming down.
no. Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Yeah, so
I'm imagining
yeah,
the whole thing right now. Just
I'm telling you, but it was
I can
all
only
good.
the ankle
imagine.
for me, please, Lord.
Yeah,
Just land on your ass. Don't land on that foot.
man, I'm telling you. But it's all good though. I've been having fun.
Hey,
That
that's hard.
that's what's up. I'm so happy to hear that everybody's having such a great weekend. I was super chill this weekend. I did not have much energy this weekend, so it was super relaxing for me. Um, and which is cool because for this episode, it's more of a chill one, and it's leading into next week's episode. And you know, this show has these last couple of seasons been kind of infamous with sex and relationships, and today is going to be about sex and relationships. And I was talking to my dear friend Tracy over this weekend, and she had some interesting questions about relationships, particularly, and then we'll move on to the sex, right? Because that should be the order, right? Relationship then sex, but whatever.
Yep. Okay, so my question is, how do y'all feel when y'all get put in the middle of somebody's relationship?
I would give them the best advice and ask them to look for an alternative to make the situation better. Because I mean, it shouldn't be worse. And then it's like if you marry, you and your partner should have some type of a bond or a friendship to where you can work things out or fix things. You know what I mean? So it's like I can't. I don't want to I don't want to give you the wrong advice because I could be like, man, go ahead, leave that heifer.
So now what? And that's you being friends with the both of them, right?
Right. And I could tell her to tell him, man, dump that chicken dinner. I'm saying if I'm just in a joking way, that. But like, I would try to give the best advice to try to make things better.
So it sounds like he would offer his advice to try to mediate the situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What about you, Alonzo?
Um, if if they arguing and they trying to like put me in the middle of it,
Right.
I'm gonna ignore the fuck out of them. I'm not getting in the middle
Okay.
of nobody relationship. But if they
Exactly.
like if they going through some problems and they kind of want advice, like they actually, like got issues and they trying to like work it out, then yeah, you know what I'm saying. I offer advice and tell people, like how me and my wife done stayed together so long. But now if they arguing, hey Zoe, don't you remember, man? Look, get my name
Yeah.
out your mouth, dog.
Don't
But
do that.
I'm not finna comment on nothing because if I comment, you know what I'm saying, and I take my boy's side, 9 times out of 10, he go still be with the lady tomorrow, but she gonna be looking at me a totally different way.
Yep.
Exactly.
Like
Especially if
I ain't
you're friends with the
got
both of
nothing.
them.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say on no issue like that.
Yeah, I think I
But
agree.
advice wise, I'm sorry, Tashi, but advice wise, what you say, you're gonna give up some good advice, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Because if they everybody gonna have issues, you know what I'm saying? Because unless like actually I ain't gonna even say unless because I ain't never seen a couple that was together that didn't go through trials and tribulations. You know what I'm saying? You go through it. You know what I'm saying? So if you love that person, you want to be with that person, it's gonna be some sacrifices that gotta take place on both sides. And I just let them know, like, things that I had to do and put my pride to the side and times where I had to step up and stand on the situation like nah, I ain't finna go for that, so I just give my perspective and let them know what I've been through and why I've been with my wife so long.
Okay.
Yeah. And, I agree with the gentleman. I would not comment on, like, hey Tashi, like they're saying, don't you remember? Nah, I'm not entertaining that at all. And I definitely would give, solo advice if I can, but I also will tell them this too. And I tell all my friends this: don't listen to your single friends
Yeah.
because you might end up just like me.
Yeah. Single.
Yeah,
Real,
like, and,
real
it's very,
single.
yeah, I always give that disclaimer. Like, I'll tell you what I would do, but then again, look who you talking to, like, Tashi solo dolo. So you don't necessarily want to listen to that either. So I I agree. It's just messy. Like couples, I think and to be honest with you, when people are angry and hyped up like that, and they get to trying to get you to get into the conversation, they're not even thinking straight anyway at that point. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's just I'm just throwing paint at the wall, trying to get somebody in here to prove my point. So yeah, it's
Yeah, that
better to just.
sucks.
It does. It really
That
does.
sucks. Well,
Well, on top of that question, what? How do you have you guys? Well, how would you deal with if you ever been in a situation? Because I have, with if you love your partner but you can't stand their parents.
Ooh.
oh yeah, that's a good one. So you
Have you
want to
ever
go
been in that
first?
situation? And
Yeah,
if you,
Oh yeah.
I,
Oh
I,
yeah.
I could definitely attest to this because my wife, her mother, super cool. God bless her soul. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful person. And her father, he a hoe to the meaning of the fucking word. Like I can't stand that.
mm,
And at one point in time, he actually lived with us, and you know, I didn't like the way he moved. I saw the type of person he was, and I just kept my mouth closed, and I just told Clarissa like, look, man, when we move, you know what I'm saying? Because we was in an apartment at that time, and we was finna move to a big house. Actually, we moved to a house, and I was because we needed room, and I'm like, look, when we move, like he got to go. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker been on my couch for 2 years, ain't
mm,
rent, ain't paid no bills, ain't brought groceries in the house. All
mm.
he do is sit up and talk shit, and then when we ask him to, watch our daughter or something, first thing he hollers, I gotta do something. Motherfucker, you unemployed. You better
Oh,
sit your ass down,
oh, okay.
but
Unemployed, living at your daughter and her man's house,
yeah,
and
like,
can't
but
even watch your granddaughter.
yeah,
Pathetic.
yeah, but like my wife, she'd be working late. She'd come in late from work, and then he'd jump up off the couch and run out the house like he had to go do something. And
Mm.
your daughter be missing you. Like, man,
That
why aren't you trying to
motherfucker
make somebody feel
childish.
guilty? Like, get your ass out of here.
Mm.
Childish.
But yeah, I mean, like I say, I love her. I loved her mother. Can't stand her fucking father. Any issue that I had with him, it wasn't like I was trying to, you know what I'm saying, like push issues. It was
Mm-hmm.
just, it was kind of like cordial. You know what I'm saying? I walk in the house, hey, what's up? And then I go upstairs to my room or something. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really push no issue or nothing. But when I just got fed up, it's like, yo, this your pops. You the one who brought him in this house. So you need to be the one tell him he got to get his ass up and move around.
Mm.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's real.
I can respect the fact that you loved your wife enough just to be quiet on it, because I think that's kind of where I think I went wrong in the situations, because I tried to be quiet about it, but once I realized that who I was with wasn't going to correct the situation because it was their parents that was, really being rude and nasty, then I couldn't be quiet anymore. Like I had to say, hey, you need to say something. And I do understand everybody can't confront their parents. So
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I'm glad it worked out for y'all. But some people, like, they let their parents just walk all over them and control their lives, and they
Yeah,
just
that
can't
shit
make
over
that.
with.
yeah, and the thing with me and my wife, like we kind of like had this agreement, like for like since we first been together, like any issue that come up with us, if it's my family, it's on me to address it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And if it's
Mhm.
her family, it's on her to address it because
Mhm.
my pops, my pops, God rest his soul. I had a baby picture, right? And so it was a family friend who had a son, and nobody knew who the son was, and they always was like on some shit like, man, that baby look like Lonzo, but I kept telling everybody like, bro, I never put my hands on that woman. So my father used to, like, people come over, he'd grab my baby picture, who this look like, trying to be funny and shit, right?
Mm,
It started pissing Clarissa off. Like, man, I'm tired of him doing that shit. Like, that's disrespectful to me.
mm,
So I had to tell him, like, damn, man, you gotta chill, bro. Like, I never had sex with that woman. You know what I'm saying? And
mm-hmm.
she think it's cool. She think it's cute because she liked me since we were shorties. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Oh.
So she
Oh
allowed
no,
the
shit.
situation. So like I had to, talk to my father about that. And like it was like, a few little issues with her family where she had to address it. But, it's always been cool. You know what I'm saying? And if she did address it and like they didn't respect it, then that's when I step in. And on my side, if I say something, then like just off my strength, my word, like my family go respect it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you won't see me.
That's the way it should be. I think that's a very mature way, and that's the way I see things. Like if and I will tell that's I would tell who I was with at the time all the time. Like if my mom was ignorant like that, I would have to say something. Maybe not in front of you, but I would have to pull my mom to the side. Like yo, like be nice. Like
Mm-hmm.
be respectful of people. Like that's not what's up. What about you, Alonzo? Ever been in a situation like that where you just didn't get along with whoever you with, family or parents?
Wait, Alonzo spoke already.
Oh, I said Alonzo. My apologies, Armani.
Yeah, I've been through that before. So this woman that I used to date, she was actually my first love ever, and her dad was never around around the time me and her started dating heavy, because we grew up together as children. Then we started dating, and you know what I'm saying, we was young. Then her father come back around into the picture, and I'm calling the house trying to check up on my boo, and he like, who is this? I'm like, this our money. This Didi nephew. What's up? I'm like, what's up, Don? Because I know him. I know him by first name basis. He like, oh yeah, I need to have a talk with you because you trying to fuck with my daughter. I don't like that shit. I'm like, hold on, man. What they got in your coffee? This me. I'm like, this me. Like, you know me. Like, he like, yeah, I know you, but you ain't a little boy no more. You grown and this and that, and I'm like, nigga, you worried about the wrong stuff. Are you dating your daughter? Cause it's like I know some things amongst the family, and it's like, partner, I'm the wrong person. You should be so hostile towards. You need to be talking to, but that's a different story. And he was just real hostile. He never been this way. So it's like every time when I would call to check on her or pick her up or something like that, this clown picking up the phone. And one day I just told his ass, man, eat a dick, and hung up in his face and just like that. And I was at a house one day and he seen me, and he looked at me and slammed the door, like slammed the bathroom door, threw a little tantrum. So that's the reason me people's parents until I know like this is for real, for real. Cause I feel like meeting a person parent is just, or being entwined with their parents, like you gotta be for real. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Yeah. So that's probably the only time I ever had like a type of some animosity thrown towards me through a parent. Everybody else, they parents are like pretty cool, out the way. Hey, hi, bye. Yeah, but I can't really deal with the egotistic parents, because it's like, man, are you dating your daughter or am I? We shouldn't be
Mm,
fighting for her. She's good. What you need to talk to me about? Let's talk.
I agree. What about you, Tracy?
I feel like at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what the parents think because, it's our choice what we want to do. I don't have to sleep with you, but I do sleep with them. So therefore, not saying that I don't have respect for my parents. I am going to side with the one whom I'm in a relationship with, period.
Mm,
I've kind of been in a situation like that, but the circumstances were a little different. It wasn't my place. I was staying, with my family, and it was like it wasn't so much that I could really say because it wasn't my place. So I, had to just go with it. But just because you don't agree with something and you don't want them being there doesn't mean that that's going to stop me from having relations with them, period. So, I said my piece. I let it be known how I felt. Everybody said what they had to say. Anytime it was an issue, I always addressed it, but at the end of the day, that's my choice. If this is who I want to be with and you don't like it, you don't have to see me or them, period. So,
well, it's interesting. You said you'll always side with the person you're with. So I guess my question is, you,
especially if we're married
yeah, that's different. Yeah.
or we're serious, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's like some, oh yeah, well, first of all, if it's just um friends, I guess you would say with benefits, it would be a long time before you meet my family like that anyway. But if we're in a real relationship and I see it going somewhere, like we're working towards something, then yes, because eventually, if we don't make it to that point, we are going to make it to that point. You know what I'm saying?
So could you marry somebody that you don't like their family?
That doesn't like my family,
No. Could you marry someone even if you did not like their family?
their family.
Yes, their family.
Yeah, I could. I don't have to see their family.
What about, well, Alonzo's already married, but what about you, Armani? Like, could you see yourself being with someone where you didn't like their family, like you don't get along with them?
Yeah, I could. It's her. Same,
Exactly.
just like Tracy said. If you don't like them, you ain't got to see neither one of us. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm real big on giving a person their space. I can give a whole crowd their space. You feel me? But it's like even if I gotta come around, I ain't gotta fake kick it. I would speak when spoken to or acknowledge those who need to be acknowledged. But I wouldn't be like, oh man, I can't be with her unless she starts showing me, you know what I'm saying, that she on the other side of the field and I'm right here by myself.
Yep.
Then we gonna dead that because you ain't even in my ball court. But if she's standing by my side through the whatever, and hey, I ain't worried about y'all. I'm all about pleasing her, not you. I'm not dating
Hmm.
your cousin. I ain't dating your auntie. I ain't dating Tammy. I ain't dating Dad Pete, cousin Pete, none of that. I'm here with
Hmm.
her. So that's just what that
Right.
is. No, they can't, y'all can't run me from my woman. That's my woman.
I
Melvin
appreciate.
status.
Hey, I mean,
What he
that's what's
said,
up.
you got a Neanderthal complex. You want your daughter to be your woman. This is my woman. Mine.
I mean, for me, I guess I'm a little old school. I really do believe you marry the family's a package deal. So for me, I couldn't take that leap if I didn't like your people, because I don't want you to have to choose between me and your people, because it's important when we have children. I think it's important for, like, grandparents are important and things of that nature. And I don't really want no problems if we have children. It needs to be harmonious for me. So I will have to just exit stage left. But again, don't take advice from me, y'all. That's how you end up single.
Mm, 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 mm.
Okay, but we've made it. We didn't stood by our people, you know. We didn't figured it out. We got to that point, and now we together. We in a relationship. And
Oh.
now we're talking about sex.
Mm.
And for some people with sex, I hear these conversations of, I like it a certain way and my partner likes it a certain way. How do you deal with if your partner is either too rough in the bedroom for you or too soft in the bedroom for you? How do you address it
Oh.
without hurting anyone's feelings? And I'll start with you, Armani.
Oh Lord, just throwing me to the wolves like that.
Come on.
Well, let's get it. So, can you repeat the question again one more time?
How would you deal with if the woman you're with is a
Uh-huh.
little too rough in the bedroom for you, or a little too soft in the bedroom for you? How would you address it?
Okay, so a little too rough. I'm with all that. So
Mm.
it's like, cool. You rough. I'm gonna match your energy. Now, if you're soft, you know what I'm saying, such a little delicate flower, fragile. If you're a delicate flower, it's like some way we gonna have to. We're gonna. I mean, I would know the person how they I know how to move, how they move. You know what I'm saying? I try to add a little twist to it so that they want to throw it back harder. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm.
can't you can't you can't force it like, man, you ain't doing it, but man, put that ass up, man, lay them legs back. No, you can't do that. You can't be the aggressive if she's a soft flower. You gotta build her up to it. So it's like work with that person. If they doing something wrong, experience is the best teacher. Who's the best teacher? You're the man. That's your woman. Show her what you want. And
Okay.
same way with a woman. If you want me to do it this way, let me know. You know what I'm saying?
All
So it's
right.
like communication. Do
Communication.
you could just do it, and you laying down and you got a crick in your neck, mad because you ain't get it how you want it. All you got to do is just talk to her and tell her, damn, babe.
I wanted it like this. And she gon' catch on to it. She gonna catch on. So yeah, that's my take on it. Just communicate with your partner, let them know what you want.
What about you, Tracy?
I definitely would have to agree. Communication is key, especially when you get to this part of the relationship. Um, I typically get the rough ones,
Mm.
which isn't a problem because I do like it rough myself.
Oh,
But I do have a softie, and in some cases, it's nice. Mm, I guess in the beginning when you're in the foreplay stage,
mm.
that soft is that's nice. Um, but once we have surpassed that, I'm gonna need you to kick your A game up a little bit. So I have had to say, um, on numerous occasions, direct them, I guess, during the act maybe to
Okay.
be a
Hmm.
little rougher, or when we just maybe after we're done and we just talking, pillow talk, you know, I just let it be known, like, you be soft. Like,
Hmm.
where the aggression at? Like, you do know I like it rough. Like, kind of just talk to him about it. But I definitely have to say communication is key because that soft shit ain't for me. Sorry.
Ain't nobody trying to
Dang.
soft it, baby. I'm trying to toss it.
Okay. What's
Wow. Bite you.
up? I'm trying to tell you. Where they
You gotta
at?
go crazy.
Where they at?
See what y'all talking
Here I
about
go.
sound like it's gonna lead to bruising afterwards.
No,
No,
no, not bruising. But
not in that way. Nah, we can't. You can't bruise. Nah,
I
no
will
bruise.
say this though, no bruises, no bruises. But
No bruises.
I have been asked more than once walking out of a room. Damn, what were y'all doing? Fighting? No, no, we weren't. We
In-
definitely weren't.
Interesting.
Okay,
Yes.
I got one question real quick. Well, experience that I had. So on my birthday, I had got me a little, a little quickie, a little sneaky link, right?
Okay.
Now, I wasn't trying to smoke, but I had weed because people was giving me hella weed this day. She had hers and I had mine. I was ready to go crazy. So I the game down, laying this
Oh,
brick,
you put in work.
I'm talking about giving it to her. Homegirl was
Applying
being
pressure.
very, man, no
She was
Ari
scared.
Lennox. No Ari Lennox.
She was scared.
But no, she wasn't scared. She was being very unresponsive. She wasn't
Interesting.
being energetic. She wasn't. It's like I don't like to be the only. Like if like I said, match your energy. If I'm telling you, I'm not finna nut fast. First of all, because
Oh,
if you out here and you giving it to these women, excuse me, ladies, if you're giving it to ladies, you gotta give it your best. Because you just might not get it again, or she just might go tell Tashi, like, girl, let me tell you about this nigga. Oh yeah, nigga can't last no longer than 5 seconds.
oh
Gonna
yeah,
tell
cause
me
we'll do
what
that
we
real
finna
quick.
do. Hell
That
yeah.
is
So
true. We do talk.
I want you to go back with Tatashi with nothing but excellent feedbacks and statics.
Come
Oh
on,
girl, he's scoring three, he throwing 30 from the free throw line,
come on,
15 from the three. Girl, he
come
dunking,
on,
he 20 assists and rebounds, and oh my goodness gracious, girl, he's MVP.
come on.
That's the type of feedback that I'm trying to send you back to your homegirls, the group chat, all this private snap with. I'm not finna get in this bedroom and embarrass myself. That's what I will not do. So
Woo! Come
I
on,
gave
look.
her
You
what
coming
I
back to
gave
Tashi
her.
like I've been
I
delivered.
I've been delivered and I want it again.
Oh,
When is
Hmm.
come
your
on,
next off day?
come
That's how
on,
I'm coming. And I'm
come
ready.
on.
So she says this. Turn over. And like, I don't know if it was the weed that made her lazy. So, however, she was being real lazy. She was being unresponsive. It felt like I was dealing with a mannequin.
Mm.
Um, I'm like bend over. I'm talking about she was at her peak. I'm talking about extra creamy. So I'm like bend over, go this way, turn. And she like she get on top of me, and I'm trying to give a thrust from the bottom so she could throw it back down, and she whispered in my ear and was like, "You ain't nothing fast enough, baby.
Interesting.
Listen to me and hear me out. I am like Snoop Dogg when we in this bedroom. She gonna get hers before I. I'm not gonna
Oh,
rush the stroke so she
So is
can
she a
get a
smoker though?
sexual. And that's the thing. The smoker is not the. I don't know what she was on. I don't know if she
Does
was.
I'm
she
I
going to
don't.
smoke
blame
though?
the substances she was on, to be honest.
Let me tell you
But
something. I've been on substances, and substances make me eruptuses.
Uh,
mm,
Come on,
Okay,
Scott.
substances make me want to. I done did it from 11 to 4
oh,
consecutive. I probably
What?
had like one break, and then I looked up, and I'm giving them back shots, and I hear the birds going cheep 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 cheep. Yeah, it
What
get
the
down like that.
flash?
It goes down. I'm an Aries, March.
That's right.
So
Oh, that makes so much sense.
I
I'm
will say
saying
this
this to
though.
I'm saying this to say that turned me off.
I
She
bet
was
it did.
giving me she want to be my main chick vibes. Baby, you can't even take the thrust from the bottom.
Mm,
I was finna give her the Rico stroke status.
mm.
Rico stroke status? What's
Yeah,
that?
porn star. Rico Strokes, Wesley Pipes, Brian Pumper. I was finna give her that thrust from the bottom.
From
You
that
know how to
thunder from down under.
back to that thing though. She wanted the picket fist and the dates and the cute walks in the park, and it's like, honey, like don't get. And then she's the type of woman that give you lip, like she talk like she real macho, like she one of the homies and all that. Turn off,
Mm.
turn
Okay.
off, turn
Mm.
off,
I have
and
another
Okay.
question.
you can't take none.
Ooh.
Back off.
Mm.
You don't have a wristband.
But my question, so like this is my question for you before I answer it. Like I'm going to blame substances, but it also sounds like, was she like your age and didn't have this enthusiasm, or was she a little older?
She's my age.
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
When I listen,
God.
Tracy,
No.
TNT. When I tell y'all, homegirl was laying down like as if I snatched her whole entire soul out of her body. She was being very draggish. I felt like I was handling a dead body.
Yeah, that is a turn off. And women experience this too. This is not just a male
Oh
problem with
no.
girls being lazy.
Mm-mm.
Women experience this too. And it's not, no, I agree. That's a deal breaker because I may not like it rough and all this like UFC stuff going on. It's not going to
Mm-hmm.
sound like fighting in my
When you
room.
walk, you not gonna get asked that question when you walk out the room.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to ask if there was a fight in there. But I do think that like you don't want to be with somebody who's like a dead body because you do feel like what the f, like what is this? Ugh,
Mm,
ugh,
mm,
and that's
Right.
mm.
awful.
Yeah.
That's
So what
whack, and that
about you?
is a
What
deal
about you?
breaker.
What about you guys?
What about us?
Um. Oh damn! I forgot what the question was on. All right, next question.
Well, I guess the question is like, how do we deal with? I guess a better question is, how do you spice it up? Like, how do you keep it
Oh,
spicy?
I missed that.
No,
No.
but how would you
Okay,
keep
so
it like you got to keep it spicy. So
right.
for me, I think that role play. I'm a more cerebral person,
Oh,
so I definitely like the talking, all day, building up. Then you meet up, then you have
yes,
foreplay.
yes, yes.
Um, I think that will lead to exciting sex. If you don't have any of that build up, then no. I mean, like, are you guys down like role playing things of that nature?
Go ahead,
I'm
Tracy. I want to hear
I'm
this.
down. What? I am down for surprisingly. I'm down for anything, any and everything almost, except for anything dealing with certain body fluids.
Mm,
Oh yeah.
Um,
I can feel
and
that. Keep your spit in your mouth.
and
Mm-hmm.
depending on what level we are, well, and you know what, and I can't even say. Well, I don't know. I can't say. I really can't say, but I prefer it just be me and you. We don't need any extra. You know,
Oh
we
yeah.
don't need any partners.
Hmm.
Three's a crowd.
Three is a crowd, damn it.
Yeah.
So, I'm cool if it's just me and you, and I'm for the most part game for any and everything. I will try it. I will at least say I tried it once. Now, if I try it and I don't like it, then don't ask me no more. I gave you one try. One.
And I can respect that.
But if I don't like it, you can't make me like it, and that's that. But I tried it.
And I can respect that.
But anything dealing with any type of body fluid, no, I'm good. I can't, cause that world is deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, body fluids is gross. I remember when I first found out what the snowballing meant. I'm just like, whoa.
What the hell is snowballing?
Did we find that out together on the show?
What's snowballing?
No, we found out what a Cosby sweater was on the show
Oh,
together.
that's what it was.
So
What's a Cosby
snowballing,
sweater?
we'll tell you. So with snowballing is when a girl is giving you the greatest fellatio you ever had in your life.
Mm.
And she sucks the soul out of you, and she has your seeds in her mouth. And then she comes up to your mouth and spits those seeds in your mouth.
Man, I hit you on your fucking shit.
And you spit them back. So you guys are
What
snowballing
the
the seeds back together.
Come on, man. Y'all playing with kids?
This is what they do.
Hey,
People like this.
hey, that's what we have. And listen, it's a fetish.
Yes, that's a fetish.
Fetish. The only fetish I have is thongs. I like to see a thong. I like to see the thong sit on the. Yeah, I like the thong. That's my only fetish. So I asked girl, do you wear thongs? Cause I like thongs. I just like thongs.
Yeah, I can
Thongs
see why
are
men
sexy.
like thongs. And I know that a man designed the thong. No woman designed that. That was a
Girl,
man
you know
design.
a woman didn't design that.
Hell no, we ain't designed that.
Girl.
That was not us. So a Cosby sweater is where you eat something fruity or colorful, and then you let it sit, and then something makes you vomit, and you vomit those colorful things onto the other person, and that arouses them sexually. Yeah. That's how we were as well. It was silence.
Yeah, I'd rather keep it the traditional way. Just let me see a thong. Let's have us a little drink. Like you said, how can you spice things up? Now that's the kicker. I feel like
Yes.
I'm always giving. I need some spicing. I don't even want it if it ain't spiced up. I need it spicy. I want something spiced up. I need somebody to show me some new stuff. Cause that's like every time I meet somebody and I'm putting the works on and hitting them spots and licking and kissing and thinking you can't even reciprocate that same stuff. You just sitting there asking me, where'd you learn that?
Oh.
Where you learn that from?
Do
Who
we
taught
ever
you
want to
that?
know the answer to that question?
And I ain't learning from nobody. I taught myself.
It comes natural.
Yeah, hella natural. Damn, just try to kiss parts of my body and see how I act. And you okay? He like that. So yeah, people just need to spice it up sometime, man. I just feel like just linking up and doing a little regular pancaking is played the fuck out. We need to step this shit up. We need the foreplay, the talking nasty till y'all meet up, the public sex, the public touching,
And
the hotels on the weekends and getting nasty on the balconies. You
ooh,
need to spice it up because if you don't, it's just gonna make it. Nobody want basic. Nobody want the same shit over and over. It's like, damn, can we wind this shit up? Are we kids? Are we grown? Like, come on, turn it up.
I think that is the problem. I think people are still having sex like they're in high school, sneaking
That
away
shit
from their
weak.
parents.
That shit weak.
I agree.
That shit weak. Turn it up. We need this shit hot.
Well, just to bridge into this, do watching porn because
Every
next week
day.
is okay. So you are a porn watcher. Do you
Yeah.
take anything from watching porn? Like, do you enjoy watching porn with your partner,
Okay, so
or
I
do you
have
prefer to watch porn by yourself?
So look, it's crazy. I was in missionary one time with my lady, and I had threw on some anime porn, and that shit I'm talking about we was high as hell. I'm in missionary.
Porn?
It was lit. This particular one was lit. They had it wrapped up and shit.
Hey, they do low key be lit though.
It was lit, right? And I'm talking about it was just going. It was just going with the thrust, and we just watching it at the same time. And it was that shit was some lit shit right there. So
But it's
I
gotta
never
be a good
watched.
one.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one. Trust me, I took my time. I'm not the type that I would go. I would be on. I'd be on 300. The 300 bar of X videos before I find the right one. Like
Oh wow.
I'm real picky.
Okay.
300 is over exaggerating. Probably like 20. I gotta find the right one because if I ain't got the right one, some porn be throwing it off. Niggas be getting their booty licked and they
I
ass be all in the
agree
camera.
with
I ain't
that.
with all that. It's like certain niggas be talking and throw my rhythm off, and it's like, bro, could you shut up? Like, gee, just don't talk. Like, damn, why you had to put your ass? Why is your asshole hairy? Like, nigga, just sit down. Like, it's certain. Like that's why I like glory hole because it's like you can't really see nobody. It's just the Johnson. He getting licked on. All right, cool. So I could jiggle these dice real quick and get my whipped cream going everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's all I'm trying to do. Because after I ski, it's over with. I done cut it off. I'm filthy. Get in the shower. Don't do that again. That's how I look at myself. Like use a nasty nigga. So yeah, the watching the porn with your significant other, done it before. It's hot, but it's not something that I'm just gonna pull up like, yeah, baby, look at this. What the fuck I'm doing that for? And I got you. Toot that ass up.
Right.
What about you, Tracy? Do you enjoy watching porn with your partner?
Um, it depends. We can watch porn. We don't have to every time. But sometimes it be the sound, all that clapping and oh yeah, all that shit make your shit good.
Oh, so you like the sounds from it?
Oh yeah. I mean, it make you want to do the same thing. So now you going even harder. Like, well, if she can sound like that, hell, make me sound like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And see, for me, I everybody watches porn, like everyone does. But I prefer to watch it by myself. I really don't like watching porn with a partner because I kind of feel like why are we watching this? Like if I met somebody who said something like you said, like I like to watch it because I want to hear the sounds, okay, I can totally relate to that. For me, I think way too much. So it's like, do you want me to try to do what she's doing?
Mm-mm.
It's a bit much for me. Then it's like a distraction for me because now I'm looking at it, and just like Armani was saying, like a glory hole for me, that's more so my speed too, because I don't want to see, it does get kind of gross to me because I don't like anything to do with assholes. That's, I don't want no
Yeah.
parts of that. Like, I don't like looking at assholes. I don't care who asshole it is. I just, I don't like it.
And And these new girls, they real. It's like they suck it from the back and be eating not the gooch
Yes.
but eating the whole ass like mouthful. And it's
Yes.
like y'all ass is terrible. Like it's
Yeah.
one thing to be in the adult industry, but you finna eat this man ass. And then these dudes, they spread their cheeks like a woman. Like
Yes.
it's like y'all motherfuckers is a little fruity.
Well, that's a whole
Ooh.
nother conversation because I know people who enjoy pegging and you
Trick
know,
daddy.
and it's I don't think a man is necessarily gay if they enjoy
No.
to be pegged, but I think you're a strong woman if you can look at your man after pegging him and see
Yeah.
him in the same light. Like you're
And look, let me
amazing.
look. Let me tell you something. This girl I knew gave the best membrane I've ever had. But she told me about. She was
Where
like,
is Zoe?
huh?
I'm just saying, where is Zoe for all of this? This is hilarious.
Oh, he
Oh
would love
no.
this. Yeah.
Oh God. But the girl she gave best head, and she was like, it's like she had threw them, and like I was like, hold on, now you got a little too close. She was like, what? I'm like, you ever? She told me that she dated a dude, and she was giving him head, and she said that she had used a butt plug on him,
Oh
Mm-hmm.
wow.
like a fucking tub stopper. Used a
Yeah.
tub
Yeah.
stopper on him. And she said that he said she was like he had his legs back and was like she said he was having the time of his life, and I'm like, yeah,
Well, y'all
he
know
kind
y'all
of
G spot back there.
Yeah, that's where the G spot's located.
So, I mean, you ain't never had a thumb slip?
No, ma'am, Tracy. I've never had a thumb
You
slip.
wouldn't try it?
No, I'm okay.
No, I wouldn't put my mouth back there so you can hang that up. But, I mean, you never know. It might feel good.
I'm gonna have
Or
to
have
call
you
you,
ever been,
Tracy.
I don't even know if this is, I don't think anything is inappropriate at this point. Have you ever had a finger slip like right below the balls, but right above the hole
No,
in that vicinity, that area?
no.
Keep living. That's all I'm gonna say.
Damn.
I mean, everybody is not into having their butt played with, and I don't know what
And
it is
but
with
I'm not
men.
saying that's not really
Nah, I think
the
she's talking
butt.
about what a little part at, what a little phallus at, where it got
Yeah.
that little,
Don't we call that the
got it
tank?
where it got that little, where it got that, yeah, the tank, yeah, Jordan, Key to Pill, the tankers. Okay, now I had that lick before, yeah, I had that lick before a couple of
I
times.
don't even mean. Well, I mean, I guess
Yeah, the little thing, they got a little spine, look like spiral
you
back.
say a little spine.
I just kind of feel like
She
just
told
a
me keep
disclaimer.
living.
Yeah, keep
Who,
living. You might meet that freak that's gonna match you, and then you might end up being a man. I had his legs up in the air. I had
she said he had them legs up to the gods and
Look,
was
you
praising.
gonna be that story.
hey, you never know. You never know.
One day. He's
Well,
I said
still
keep
looking.
living.
to
You know it. I got
everyone,
you, Tracy.
yes, and to everyone listening, next week is going to be such a special episode because we have someone who works in the industry that is going to be answering all the questions that we want to know. That's like behind the scenes, like how is it performing, like how just everything behind the scenes with porn. So I'm super excited to have her on for next week, and I want everyone to tune in. And
Yes, I
if you have
will
any,
be tuned in, and I
yes,
will not be at nobody's house. I'll be at mine.
oh yes, oh yeah, it's cool because this was like the holiday. I just appreciate that
Yeah,
everyone took time to
yeah.
come and talk and just give some point of views on relationships and sex. And I
Oh
think we
yeah.
learned tonight that kinky is better and
What? You ain't know?
be
You ain't
spicy.
know spice.
And don't take no advice from your single friends or you
That
end up like
too.
them.
Yep.
Close your fucking mouth sometime, prick. Nobody asked you.
Exactly. But I will Alonzo will be back with us when he can. And we did miss
Uh-huh.
Chief tonight. We'll have Chief next week as well too.
Yes,
But
Lord.
I just want to say thank you so much, Armani and
Yes.
Tracy.
It's
I thank you
always a
guys so
pleasure.
much. And Armani, are you staying with us for the remainder of the season? Are you gonna stay with us? Or are you just
You
teasing us?
already you know that.
All
I
right.
don't
Okay.
tease. I don't tease. I don't fake.
You just
It's
please.
yes, Tracy. I just please, baby.
Okay.
But yeah, we good. We gonna be good. I'm gonna be here all seasons. And like I said,
All
like I always communicate with you in advance if I can or if I can. And you see, I still try to manage. So that
I
means a lot.
appreciate it. I
Yes.
appreciate it. Well, everybody have a great week. I want everybody this week to do something special. Turn up, give it your all, and don't let nobody tell you that you can't do something. Like make all your haters be your best motivators. That's what I say this week.
Come
Everybody get
on.
out there and do something.
Yes, Lord.
All right. Good
Get
night,
up, get
y'all.
out and do
All right,
something.
good night. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
All right. Peace.